Hundreds of children are victims of online predators every year, some even going missing. A local nonprofit is focused on finding them and holding the criminals accountable. Tonight, we take a look at the efforts made by the National Child Protection Task Force based right here in Northwest Arkansas. These disturbing news headlines offer a glimpse of the dark reality taking place in communities all across the nation.
Lots of mental health stuff to deal with, but I am so happy to report that she is healing so well.
Tessa Capel lived through a nightmare when a family member became a victim of sexual assault and cyber crimes.
I was going through her phone and found that men, tons and tons of men, had been asking her to have sex with her.
That was through a seemingly innocent fashion app.
The connection is a few keystrokes away, and your child is now locked into something.
Capel now volunteers for the Fayetteville-based National Child Protection Task Force, founded by Washington County Prosecuting Attorney Kevin Metcalf. It offers law enforcement another tool to find online predators.
We have extremely high-level experts that are willing to jump in on any case, anywhere.
The nonprofit is run solely by volunteers with law enforcement and technology backgrounds. What are known as white hat hackers help track predators and recover missing children.
We try to use a lot of the tools that we learn from criminals. A lot of those tricks we will reverse on them. Giving
law enforcement an extra boost in solving nearly 400 cases, including child abduction, exploitation, and trafficking.
This number is getting really large.
Matthew Robinson is a data analyst and has been with NCPTF since it started.
As technology experts, we're used to going out and getting that information and seeing things that law enforcement may not see it.
Predators easily target children on popular apps like Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, where everyone can be friends with anyone and not think much of it.
100% of children who are online have been contacted by predators.
He can't talk specifics and reveal trade secrets. He can say patterns, and even the smallest amount of data can lead to a path of answers.
Everything that we're doing is completely legal. We're not spying on anything, but with an investigation, people may say, hey, I have this phone number. We see that it called this person recently, and so we can go and look and say, okay, this phone number belongs to this person. And then from there, you can start looking at different information on people that's publicly available.
Take a look at what was found using only my email and phone number. Dozens of breaches into my accounts through apps.
When I ran your two pieces of information, there was a substantial amount of data that's out there.
A scary realization for parents of just how easily information can be obtained, and also a visualization of the dedicated work done by people in our communities to fight for our kids' safety.
This thing has started growing more than I've been able to control, but I've been fortunate to get some really, really good people on board.
Metcalf believes a strong relationship between parents and their children is key in protecting them from predators. So he's created a parenting division within the task force, partly taught by Capel, using her own experience.
We as a task force are taking the power back to the victims, and we're stopping that power that the predators are given.
So children don't end up victims in a headline. And the next step for the task force is to create a support group for parents with children who've been victimized online. Right now, experts are offering one-on-one resources to parents. Their contact information is on our website. We've also posted a Q&A with advice from an expert on ways to better shield your kids online.